see, this is a Minecraft video in which I'll be looking at aspect of Electroblob's Wizardry. Actually incorrect. I mean, I'll be using Electroblob's Wizardry, but I'll be using a mob additional for Electroblob's Wizardry called Ancient Spellcraft. But even more specifically than that, I'll be using mystic spells, which are a specific subclass from Ancient Spellcraft. That is Ancient Spellcraft. Basically what I'll be looking at is Sage Tomes. And just overall sage magic, I suppose is the best way to put it, because these mystic tomes can be used only by sage magic. Or in other words, you need a sage tome specifically and sage armor in order to cast any of these spells. If you don't have one or the other, you simply cannot cast this type of magic. Another spell we have is Ray of Enfeeblement, which gives swollenness, hunger, so on and so forth. And yeah, I'll be doing just that, looking at the different spells, messing around with them, figuring out the true mystical powers of everything. Anyway though, we have Torchlight, which, there it is, has a curative effect. If you don't do it on the right location though, the torch does break. Regardless though, I really do like how it looks. It's pretty cool. Also, what's the range? Oh, alright. It appears that that torch right over there is the maximum range. Good to know, provided you're close enough, of course. You do actually need to have torches in your inventory even if you're in creative, so that's important info. Anyway, next we have the experiment spell, which, I mean, I'm experimenting, and... No! Whoa, that's actually horrible. Whoa, that's actually very bad. No! It burned everything. Well, that just wasted tears. So yeah, that went absolutely horrendously and I wanna cry about it. Everything is going to be fine now. So, experiment, this novice level spell. What it does is that experiment with magic to gain a fury point. Success is that percentage, and unfortunately enough, while you're experimenting, horrible things can happen, like you losing all of your items. The reason why all of my items burned, unfortunately enough, is because I am a fire spirit from another mod, which means I burn literally all and every item that is just on the ground. I destroy everything. Quite horrendous, honestly. I wanna cry about. Teleport object. Oh, I didn't even notice that it was teleport object specifically. Interesting. So this is, as Ancient Spellcraft is one of the best, it's also connected to many other Electroblob's Wizardry mods, which means that some of the spells I will not show, mostly because it means that I need to set up 5 other things. Like for example the teleportation circle, I need to build a small teleportation circle, which I don't remember how exactly to do it, which is because there's one of doing it. But yeah, basically after I build that circle, I'll be able to teleport everything there with this teleport object. Now, a cool spell that doesn't require much setup is Conceal Object. Look at that, I concealed an object. And do you know what the coolest part of that is? I can unconceal an object. Even cooler than me just concealing it. Can I conceal a torch? I cannot. Unfortunate. Oh, that's cool though. With this you can actually make the torches just floating in the air. Oh, that's a cool idea for building. Yeah, but also, as you can see, while it is concealed, you cannot punch it. You still cannot get through it. You cannot punch it. Yeah, that spell is, this spell, Conceal Object, is one of the best spells when it comes to building. If you're creative, you really can do a lot. Now, I cannot break it with punching, but if I were to use TNT, yes. Oh no way. Would you look at that? Okay, Conceal Object is most definitely one of the most powerful spells in all of Electroblob's Wizardry, because it doesn't only conceal the object, it makes it indestructible. That's such a valuable piece of information. Wow. Ah, good though. Conceal Object. This is my apprentice, Edwin. This is also from Electroblob's Wizardry, but I will not explain it because it's actually... Anyway, Conceal Object, Vanish. What was Vanish? I shouldn't be pressing these randomly. Vanish? Solomon. For Solomon. So Vanish just makes them invisible. Let's see if I can land it. There we go. So just invisibility. I can't even see for how long because I have that right over there. Don't worry about it, it's irrelevant. But anyway, I am actually very impressed by the Conceal Object spell. Definitely the best in the entirety of the mod, probably. Whoa. Okay, yeah, I definitely have played with this before. I do need to physically place it though. Also, can I just walk right? I can just walk right through it. Obviously enough other mobs cannot do so, but I can. Right. Sage magic. pretty neat. Poison, I definitely have played with this before, right? I mean, I do think I have done video on this one in particular, but for whatever reason I do need to do it again. Mostly because I was experimenting and I found a couple of interesting things. Skeleton resisted poison spray. Right, I do love just simple little combination, not combination, but situations like this one. The simple fact that the skeleton is completely immune to the spell I'm using is just delightful and cool. Now, summon zombie piglin. Wait, these are piglins or wait, these are pigmen. Yeah, pigmen minions. Piglins don't exist. Anyway, though, counterspell. Oh, I actually do remember what this one in particular does. Counterspell specifically, as you can guess, it simply negates the ability of your opponent to cast a spell for a little bit. Then we have Transplace. That's such a simple power, and yet so lovely. And I do think its range is actually, yeah, it's honestly kind of disappointing. But anyway, Pocket Library. Oh, I think I do know that one, right? It's right. Wait, is it this one? Memories are coming back. It must be in your Pocket Library in order to pocket it. No way, it works. Wow, I didn't even think it can do that. When was the last time I used? I clearly really don't remember. But yeah, if I redo it now, that's so cool. It actually keeps it the exact same way. So I can build it in whatever way I want, fill it with whatever books and stuff I want. Huh. I mean, obviously none of these are not books, but you can just pocket it. And right over here, I think I even summoned it above ground, and yeah, it keeps literally everything. That's so cool. I just love magic like that. Alright, that's delightful. Anyway, though, I'm just gonna leave that there. Okay, after this, there's only one last batch of spells. Oh, Phase Jump. I don't remember what Phase Jump actually did. Is it... It sounds so familiar. I think it messes something with time where it teleports me back to where I was. Something of that matter. Oh, no, it's not even remotely as interesting. Basically, it just teleports me literally to any random location the longer I hold it. So, yep, there we go. That's literally it. Forced Channel, such a fun spell. You see, it does give him a specific effect, and the effect is rather simple. It's Forced Channel. If he was holding a spell book and cast magic, he is going to specifically cast the spell he has in his Sage Tome, Wand, whatever. Point is, it just forces him to do whatever he has selected. I really don't get the purpose of this spell, like not even remotely how it would be useful, at least in survival by yourself. But regardless, we have Conjure Creeper, which for some reason is an advanced level spell. I really do not know why. I just don't exactly understand it. I don't think Creepers are that valuable. Next we have Spectral 4, which is a fun spell. Basically, I can just create 4 underneath myself. That is it. I mean, technically, if you're falling, you can just cast it real quickly and you negate fall damage. So that's it. Yeah, not anything remarkable, cool nonetheless. So for the unveiled spell, we basically just make invisible things visible. That's literally all it does. I suppose it's cool enough. Thought Steal, on the other hand, however, is much more valuable, because you see I summoned this little evil wizard, I cast it, and now I have Magic Missile. Basically, it's just gonna steal the spell he has currently, which is rather intriguing. Now, in all fairness, I don't really see how you would ever use Thought Steal unless you're in a multiplayer world. I don't know, because it's very difficult to make mobs give you the spells you specifically want. Nether Guard. Just summon a bunch of pigmen that want to slaughter all of my enemies. Incredibly simple yet useful ability. Unnamed spell, which... What? Unnamed spell! This might have some sort of secret, or it's just glitched. Both are equally likely. And... oh, I guess that's that. Let's just go on ahead and get the very last one then. Because second favorite rather. You see, my two favorites are Ternary Storm and Molten Boulder, which Pretty obvious what it does, just turns literally everything to molten lava. Also, on top of that, it just does an insane amount of damage. It can break blocks. It's a pretty useful spell in my opinion. Now, it cannot break furnaces. Specifically, this giant molten boulder cannot break furnaces. Why it cannot break furnaces, you might be asking? Well, you see, I don't think there's a logical answer to your question. Now, at least I understand why it cannot break magical walls, but furnaces, not sure. Regardless though, just second best spell, just giant boulder, destruction, fire, you get it, it's cool. Now, the actual coolest spell, however, within this little thing is the Ternary Storm. Because what this one does is, quite simply, it casts fire, lightning, and ice magic at the same time. That's literally how it does. I'll do so. Frostbite while you're getting cooked and hit by lightning. Pretty powerful ability. Regardless though, that is literally everything, at least when it comes to the mystic spells. And yeah, Ancient Spellcraft is insane. I haven't even went into the detail of how you actually unlock the spells. I showed a little bit of experiment and why it's dangerous, and even though it can have cool effects, it can also just send you into the air or help you delete all of your items which you've been setting up for videos so much time. But anyway, hope you had fun. There's a video there, you can start the channel there, and for now, bye.